activity. Nothing serious so far, but some backup would be welcome.
Copy that, Anna. Forwarding your coordinates to our scouts.
Listen up, everyone. The Baron is about to speak. Listen up, everyone. The Baron is speaking. So, people, I had a radio chat with the boss of that train gang. And I don't even know what to say. For starters, that boss is an honest-to-goodness colonel. And he's not on a joyride here. Oh, no. He's been sent here on a mission by the Supreme Command. He was rather vague on the specifics, though he says his mission is secret. And if you think this is all there is, you're gravely mistaken. Can you imagine where this colonel is hailing from? Straight from Moscow. It has been such a long time since I had such a laugh. But that isn't even all. This clown wants our water, fuel, and right of passage. He's a reasonable man, ain't he? Oh, and in return, the Supreme Command is sure to reward us later. Oh, it's been a while since I heard such bullshit, people. I don't know who is this colonel and who told him we are all complete morons here. But we cannot really let this slide. So, here's what we're going to do. Whoever brings a live train gang member to me will be rich. I'm just so curious to see a guest from Moscow. As you were, everyone, the Baron has spoken. It all happened so fast. We didn't even have time to abort unloading. Storm wasn't even that strong at first, but then it picked up. Boy, did it pick up. We started adding more mooring lines, but then the gangway got torn off. It kinda died down by the morning, but the comms were off. And then while we were running about, looking at the damage, the water kinda ebbed down, sandbanks all over the place. Well, as soon as we cast away, we ran aground. Big time. Tried freeing ourselves and got gouged on the rocks. Badly. The only good thing was that there was not enough water left to sink in. And the comms were still off, and it wouldn't be much use anyways. No tug could get us out now. Looks like we're all alone here. And there's more oil spilled around us than water now.
There's nothing on the air. Nothing to listen to. Just a fucking Baron ranting again. I wonder who these newcomers are. Must be a fun gang if they manage to piss him off like this. Not that he's not permanently pissed every day regardless, shouting at his flunkies. They're their fault. Could have flipped him one any day, like I did. Oh, fuck! Don't shoot! Don't shoot, man! Wait a minute. Are you one of the newcomers? The ones with the train? I'll be damned! Hey, come on in! Make yourself at home, brother. I don't get many guests with all the spiders around. They packed the hold full of the Baron's flunkies' bones already. Oh, you must be real lucky to have gotten here in one piece. When I had to run from the gang, I hid here and spent ages watching the damn critters. I thought I was a goner, but it turned out they were afraid of light, so I settled here for good. Now I make my living by collecting the guns and gear from the idiots the spiders catch, and they don't mind. And in my free time, I just scan the radio, so I know pretty much everything that's going on around these parts. These bandits blabber about everything on air. Then again, there's nobody to eavesdrop. Slaves don't have radios. So, as soon as they noticed your train, the Baron got all his people running around in circles. He thinks you're here to take him out. Now, you tell me if that Baron is all right upstairs. Certainly looks completely insane to me. A classic case of persecution complex and the delusions of grandeur. Say someone did come to take him out. Real classy, like driving a fucking train. Fine, let's give him that. But why would they stop at the old station then, huh? They could stop the train right at the castle gate and have at him. But logical thinking is not among Baron's faults. He's too grand for that now, huh? Which will turn out to be his undoing in the end, I think. I will say, though, that if you really do take that Baron bastard out, the whole desert will be kissing your footprints until the end of days. Not to mention my personal thanks. Well, I've been ranting for too long. Have some rest. Use the workbench if you like. In general, make yourself home, as I said. I'll stay on the radio in the... Hey, come on. This is really getting on my nerves. Put the gun away, man. Thanks, man. You really don't need a gun at the ready here. So where was I? Well, I've been ranting for too long. Have some rest. Use the workbench if you like. In general, make yourself home, as I said. I'll stay on the radio in the meantime. Someone paid a visit to the Baron's metal salvage. His grunts are in an uproar. They say there was a whole gang. Something tells me, though, that it was the work of one man. Maybe even someone I know. Thanks, man. You really don't need a gun at the ready here. I have no idea what you would want from that place, but the fun was worth it. Thanks for the giggles. The idiots must still be running around looking for the attacking gang. Keep going like this. Just gauge your risks before you act. If the bastards shoot you, I'd be bored to death. There's this radio chat I eavesdropped on here. You gave some bandit asses a kicking at the lighthouse, didn't you, eh? Well deserved and timely. Kuhl was a menace for the Baron since forever. She spent years inciting the locals to rebel against him. But now, since there are basically no free locals left, I would have gone easy on the troublemaking were I in her shoes. But she didn't, so they finally found her base. Only to have you rain on Baron's parade, huh? Thanks for hiding the gun. There really is nothing to shoot here. Yeah, So he wasn't cautious of you for nothing after all. There was some news on the radio. Store's van got stolen. And that guy is not your average mook, so he had the car for a reason. Baron's compliments. In fact, for loyal service. And the Baron does not give presents like... Nothing but static.
Everyone, the Baron is about to speak. Listen up, everyone. The Baron is speaking. We live in interesting times, gentlemen. During the last sandstorm, somebody wiped our post in the ruins. Judging by the time, it's that train guy. I did call them out on it, but they kept denying everything. The thing is, some boys saw them driving a car our people at the post had. These newcomers are total loose cannons. So you must stay alert. As you were, everyone. The Baron has spoken.
will be the end of me.
Look at my lair here. Didn't have such luxury back in Moscow. Still, this place is too hot. I feel I'm coming down soon, like Stepan. In any case, here's what I learned. See that crane at the dock? There is someone in the cabin. Can't see him that well, but I think he noticed me as soon as I arrived. That seems like a great spot to keep tabs on our base, so you should check it out. Look at that cracked ship now. The largest one, closest to the water. See? Well, it's not cracked, but rather carefully dismantled. I saw trucks carrying cages arrive at that boat. Looks like this is where the bandits keep their prisoners. There's that building over there, past the port. Looks like an air control tower, but I'm not sure. In any case, there should be a lot of equipment there. Something might come in handy. I see you got the maps. You and Demir did a great job there. I'll keep watching the rigs, and you can choose your next goal. Damn, I wish I could wash off all this sand already. I hope we get out of this desert soon. If you're going to the port, there's a convenient zipline on the roof. Be careful out there, all right?
up, everyone! The Baron is about to speak. Listen up, everyone! The Baron is speaking. All right.
Artyom,
I need a
here!
few words on the canyon near the spring.
Come
where
on.
the stray
Come
tribals
on,
attacked
inside.
our boy.
I see.
Eva,
A full
my word, nothing more than it is.
Artyom, I have the mirror on the line here, so take a seat. I'll be with you soon.
What a storm! Made of sand, no less. Ah, damn the sand to hell.
Where is it now?
Copy that.
It's Uncle Artyom. Go back to sleep, darling.
Uncle Artyom? I wanted to ask him.
Shh, don't get up yet. Uncle Artyom
Got
has
it.
to talk to the board.
All right. Miller, over and out. You got them? Great job, Artyom. Great news! Artyom got the maps.
Well done, Artyom.
That is such a relief.
Idiot, get started with these. I'll join you later.
Here.
There's a lot
Have a
of
sip.
data. The sooner we analyze it, the better. We have the maps. Now we have to find a way out of this place. And that's the hard part. We need water for the Aurora and the crew, as you can see. Stepan, Duke, and Alyosha are done with dehydration already. We also need fuel. The local bandits have it all. I had already contacted their so-called Baron, but his terms proved to be unacceptable. He'll told us where they get the water, but naturally, the well is guarded. The mirror recounted the place and says we could infiltrate it stealthily. So, Artyom, when you're ready, go rendezvous with Damir. Your goal is to bring water to the Aurora. Failure is not an option. Good luck, Artyom. We are all counting on you. Crest, how's the weather?
The storm seems to be over. I'll go back to the post.
Perfect.
Artyom, come here. Artyom, while you were out, I finished making one more thing for the Tihar. The workbench is at your service. So, did you try the new ammo out? Should work great with all this oil around. I figure the Holy Flame would be pretty happy with them. I'm feeling kinda under the weather. Not my best day ever. And I'm not doing that poorly, all things considered. I think we can last another couple of days like this. Maybe. We need water. We really do. That's about it.
What have you got, idiot?
What can I say? We clearly didn't come here in vain.
Got it all figured out?
Sure seems so. The radiation levels are plotted in color.
Ha! They even have the radiation level dynamics here. You can go wild there. Our situation is critical. A few more days, and we won't be able to fight off a pack of wild dogs, much less the bandits. When is it from? A bit old.
Well, let's hope the
We
situation
are
didn't
lucky that
deteriorate
most of
since
the
then.
local bandits went raiding a while back. Otherwise, they sure would have come knocking at our door by now. Which maps have we got?
Central Asia, Western Siberia, the Urals, the European part of the country.
Aha, I see. No Far East. Weird.
I see two options here. Either the Far East was out of the satellite center area, or somebody snatched all the maps of the East before us.
If that is the case, they still left plenty for us.
Where should we look, Colonel Sir?
I'd forget about the large cities. They were priority targets. Still, going for the deepest end of nowhere isn't too attractive either.
This place seems clean. Ah, no wonder. It's just a step.
What if we go north?
North, no good. See? There's a lot of fallout here. Should have gone milder after 20 years, but I still wouldn't advise a prolonged stay there.
Yeah, this is going to take a while. Check this railroad out. It's most probably the one we're going to use to get out of here. You can go wild there. Our situation is critical. A few more days, and we won't be able to fight off a pack of wild dogs, much less the bandits.
Yes, it does look like the only way out for us now.
And that is why we should study it in as much detail as we can.
What if we take this fork? A lake, a river? Radiation's not too high either.
Seems promising.
This place is somewhat unusual, though.
Yes, a large spot to the north. But the place itself looks clear. There's also some intact infrastructure. In any case, we should study our options.
Are we not even going to consider other countries? Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan?
Yeah, right. Throw New Zealand in there for a good measure.
It's not on the maps, by the way.
We are lucky that most of the local bandits went raiding a while back. Otherwise, they sure would have come knocking at our door by now.
Artyom, thanks for coming by to see the guys. I'm totally powerless here and it hurts. Stepan could never handle hot weather, but here without water... He never even said a word until he collapsed. Alyosha and Duke are down too. They just need some water, and I can't help them at all. Sure, everybody has it tough now, but just looking at them is painful. Try to think of something, will you, Artyom? Please.
Grandpa Yermak, don't you have any water left at all?
Well, where would I keep any?
In your untouchable reserve, of course.
I don't have any. I don't even have a canteen. I never needed it before. Wait till lunch, then we'll all get some, huh?
I wish I had a canteen. Then I'd share some water with you now.
Thank you, darling.
Uncle Artyom, is this for me? Wow, thank you! Look, Grandpa Yermak, I have my own canteen now.
Well, now we'll have to ask for some water. Then you'll have your own untouchable reserve.
Wow, thank you! Mom, Uncle Artyom just gave me a canteen.
Hello, Artyom. Any news about the water? As you can see, I've been trying to condense some, but with no coolant, I got less than a liter out of it. I wish it would rain. But that's highly unlikely here.
Sam, how is that dinner doing?
Be ready in half an hour, sir.
Good.
So, what do you think of our situation, Artyom? Not so good, huh? Besides, we had guests too. Gave them our best welcome, naturally. The beasts ran straight into Stepan with his mint grinder, and he just minced them. We rushed out, but only saw the bodies. One of the bodies, блядь, was Stepan's. Now, at first I thought the bastards got him. Nah, he didn't even have a scratch on him. It was a freaking heat stroke. He's down in the station building now, resting. The rest of the guys are not in a great shape either, so if those oil bandits decide to put real pressure on us, we're screwed. And they may just do that because I think that Guild Lady is trying to use us as a piece in her own game, блять. Having us take those bandits out would play right into her hand. Though if we are all out from dehydration by the time they arrive, that plan will backfire big time. The colonel ordered that water is to be only given to the sick, and those on patrol doesn't drink it all himself. So he's cooped up inside and there is no getting him out. He says he's too weak, it might hurt the morale if people see him like that, you know? As if the morale could get any worse with no water at all. It got so bad, Yermak decided to try and condense some from the air. It's goddamn desert, blin. So this is the situation. We need water and fuel, badly. And we need a hell of a lot of both. With Aurora turning over 2 tons of water into steam per hour, her appetite for fuel is also nothing to sneeze at. We're up a shit creek here and we'd better find a paddle soon, you know? Or else we ain't gonna come out smelling like fucking roses. Well, that's my take on the things, at least.
up, everyone. The better... No. Piss off. Sure. I don't want everyone. Let the boys have some sleep. There's stuff to do tomorrow. It's that piece of shit Carnival. Yes, it's him that I want. So that one, that comic would do too. Yes, you'll do. You, the asshole driving around in our car, killing my boys. You motherfucker, listen to me. So you keep driving around looking at how we live. So how do you find me? You probably think that we are tyrants, beasts even. And you are some kind of hero, are you, huh? Liberating the oppressed with that Q, the witch. But I see you're not a complete idiot. So you do understand, deep down. You do understand. There is no other way. Man is a beast. A beast! You just let a man run free, and it's a murder spree. Remove the restraint of power and law, and everything turns to the law of the jungle. It's always a bloodbath. A total bloodbath. There must be power. Must be law and order. Belief. Civilization. Don't you see? Because without law, without God, everything is permitted. When they bring a new slave in, he's a total savage. They live in fucking caves now. Forgot everything. What do they get? Life of a hungry ape. A bunch of sickly kids and a death in a demon's stomach. That's it. I gave them purpose. They work. They serve. They build. They build a civilization. And you want to destroy it, you motherfucker. Destroy my civilization, you piece of shit. Fuck you. You get what I mean. Get that car while you can. I'm getting a drink. storms are becoming ever stronger. The whole building's all but buried in sand. Looks like this place will become our grave after all. Our attempts at getting out proved useless as the terminal is destroyed, the lighthouse is silent, and the town is empty. The military at the base went off the rocker completely, opening fire at anyone who would approach. What's this? Do you hear? It's engines. Hey, come on, outside. The help has arrived.
Careful. That sniper doesn't seem to be an amateur. I see him. Just a moment. Shit! Dust got in the lock. It's hard to cycle now. Quick bastard. No matter. Reloading. Sweat got in my eyes. Can't hit the bastard. Alright, Artyom, check his nest out. There's bound to be something interesting. I'll be packing in the meantime. See you at the base.
What the?
I'm gonna fucking...
Fuck! I'm gonna... I see the fucking bastard!
Yo, people, he's here!
What the fuck is this?
Guys, what the fuck is that up there?
What the fuck's going on?
There he is!
You fucker! Up there, look! Eat that, you bitch! Hey, you fat fuck! Fuck here!
Forward, you motherfucker!
The bitch is coming! Occupied the station. Put some sentries out. There's around a dozen of them, but they're well organized. Continuing observation. One of the train people is driving around in a car, which, when I look closer, appeared to be Saul's. He's the chief of the ruins outpost. Tried raising them on the radio, no reply. This is suspicious. Sniper on our own position at the viaduct, where some escaped slaves were hiding a couple of months ago. He's busy covering the road. Didn't detect me so far. There's a shootout going on at the lighthouse. The boys are probably chasing that road again. I hope they catch her. This is getting ridiculous. The fucker driving Saul's car joined their sniper at the viaduct. I wonder, what are they talking about? Shit, they're onto me. One of them is coming my way. I'll take him out and change position.